Yahoo Sports, read and react. Trending, Dak stays with Cowboys for 2020, but what comes next? Conference USA, no championships in Mississippi until state flag changes. That is so out of bounds. This should be none of your business. It's arrogant. It's so arrogant. The arrogance of all of this these days. Such arrogance. I keep saying arrogant and arrogance, but it is. PGA Championship in San Francisco will go on without fans. Family of Kobe Bryant's helicopter pilot once wrongful death case moved out of Los Angeles. Why? Oh. Maybe because of public. The public. Okay. NASCAR unites behind Bubba Wallace. Yes. So lovely. Beautiful. Really. A reminder, we're only publishing twice a week for a bit. Oh, yeah. Waiting for all our favorite sports to come back. And also baseball, if it really gets its act together. Good morning, friends. I've got something here I don't quite know what to do with. It's a small box and it's labeled Hope? What even is that? Anyone remember? Oh, this is so obnoxious. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, and chances are you're not, you've probably heard about the seismic goings-on in the sport over the past few days. The sport banned the Confederate flag from its tracks. Yes, in 2020, we'll get back to that. Oh, do we need to? And then in Talladega over the weekend, all hell broke loose. Yeah, the sport banned the Confederate flag over a week ago, and then it was out of the news for a while. I didn't see any mention of NASCAR in these emails for several days, quite a while since then. And then, Bubba Wallace had a noose in his garage. Oh, we got to talk about NASCAR again. NASCAR's back in the news. Bubba Wallace is back in the news again because somebody put a noose in his garage. It's not suspicious at all? That's not suspicious to any of you sports writers? You just take things as they go. You're supposed to be journalists, yet you can't, you don't take anything with a grain of salt, you just accept it. Have you been doing any research at all? I wish I was good at research. Obviously, I'm going to have to hone my skills. Sunday featured a pre-race procession of trucks bearing the Confederate flag. A pre-race procession of trucks bearing the Confederate flag. Plus a plane towing a banner that featured the flag and defund NASCAR. Then late Sunday night, officials reported that a noose had been found in the garage stall of Bubba Wallace, the only black driver at the sport's highest level. Defund NASCAR. That's hilarious. No, that is hilarious. You know, it's kind of like the whole defund the police thing, only for NASCAR. That's funny. A noose in 2020. Oh, yes. And how often does anybody find a noose somewhere and it wasn't a hoax? Or pieces of exercise equipment in the case of Oakland recently. Where's the hopeful part, you ask? Hang on, I'm getting to that. Monday morning, I wrote that this is a key moment for NASCAR, a chance for the sport to distance itself from its racist elements. And I wrote that the drivers have to take a key role in casting out hate. Oh my goodness. Monday afternoon, before the rain-delayed race, drivers did exactly that, stepping up in unison and in force in a way you don't often see in any sport. Okay, let's back up a little bit. There was a procession of trucks bearing the Confederate flag. A procession of trucks. That's at least one driver per truck. So that's a lot of people who are putting themselves out there in support of the Confederate flag. A plane. So there's a pilot. That's a real person. They were all people, visible, and not being secretive, not being sneaky. And then, somebody just left a noose in the garage over there. You know, we don't know who. There's all these people over here that you can see, They are being honest and showing you what they want. But then there's this sneaky little thing over here. Doesn't sound like it's the same people. Just gonna say. Monday afternoon, before the rain-delayed race, drivers did exactly that, stepping up in unison and in force in a way you don't often see in any sport. They escorted Wallace's car to the start of the grid, then ringed him in a show of support that brought tears to Wallace's eyes. Oh! The race could have been an afterthought, but as is typical in Talladega, it was a banger. Yeah, it looked interesting. In fact, Wallace was in third place with just a few laps remaining. Yeah, he faded to 14th, I believe. He had to make a pit stop or risk running out of fuel, but he was in the conversation right until the end. Right? What are we going to have to do? Are we going to tell everybody to start slowing down so that Bubba Wallace can place in the top 10 now? Or, Bubba Wallace should win. Y'all white drivers need to just, slow down a little bit. Let Bubba Wallace get a win. He needs it. He's black. Ryan Blaney won the race, but the most significant moment of the day came when Wallace walked over to a contingent of black fans to welcome them to the track and thank them for their support. Oh, how nice. I'm proud to stand where I'm at, he said. I wanted to show whoever it was that left the noose that you're not going to take away my smile and I'm going to keep on going. Blah, 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 blah. You're not going to take away my smile. In a year that's had precious little to smile about, Bubba Wallace just gave us one hell of a rallying cry. And if you became a new NASCAR fan just now, you're not alone. Oh, my God. Oh, the emotions. Oh, the feelings. What warm, fluffy, fuzzy feelings. So nice. Really. Oz. After talks falter, MLB will impose a 60-game season. Paler. Kareem Hunt knows he's out of chances. Will he flourish? Thamel, new pessimism about the prospects for college football. Never let your man get behind you. Ooh, if you sniff the screen, you can catch a whiff of how bad the sky just got burnt. Is that a cop? Those look like cops. Well, good for you, Yahoo News. Okay, that's it for today. If anybody is watching this and finds any sort of value in it, then subscribe. Be kind, subscribe. Goodbye.